And we see a while ago the Warriors getting prepared for the task at hand. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. Okay, first for the Bulls. Carter Williams is out there with Dwayne Wade. And playing at the center position, one of the Lopez twins out of Stanford, 7-foot banger, Robin Lopez. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And for Golden State, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And at the center position, a 6'11 banger out of the Republic of Georgia, Jaja Pachulia. And it's Durant, and it's Green in at the 4 spot.
Boy, I tell you, the Bulls showed how resilient they could be without Derrick Rose last season. They played competitive basketball, but up against the Western Conference, they just didn't quite have the same punch. Got beat up pretty good out west.
And it's the Warriors to start out. It's Durant on the wing. Taken away. Now here's Butler. And there's the feed to Carter Williams. It's stolen by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson misses.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And back to the Bulls against the West. Not sure what exactly their shortcomings were, but in the end, Steve, they were only able to win 11 games out of the 30 they played out of conference.
You know, the Bulls were a team that could win games on grit and toughness, but the West was a lot more talented last year than the East. And so some nights Chicago just kind of ran into reality, and they didn't have enough talent to deal with some of those Western teams.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that's special because he lives for the big moments. Fearless. I mean, he will take any big shot down the stretch. He wants the ball in his hands.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
And so here is Golden State. Inside, Pachulia. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over there.
Well, you know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Now, here's Thompson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the contest. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Wade, outside Rondo. There's the pass to Mirotic. Back to Rondo. Number 11. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And here are the Warriors now. Curry dishes to Thompson. They double team Curry. Shot clock at 5. Here's Green. Off with the layup.
Yeah, the Warriors turnaround, I think, in large part because of the improvement defensively and on the boards last year. There was a 5 or 6 year stretch where Golden State was maybe the worst team in both categories in the entire league, but the schemes have changed, the personnel, the intent, the toughness, and it has all led to a new era for the Golden State Warriors basketball team.
And back to the Warriors looking to pack the paint. If you wanted to get into a three-point shooting contest with them, well, I think they'd welcome that.
I agree. I mean, with the Splash Brothers in the backcourt, you can get sprayed in a hurry from all angles. I mean, those guys are terrific. But again, their improved defense and rebounding was a big part of their success as well. Guys, how about the Bulls being able to nab the 5th seed in the East last season, in large part due to how they were able to play on the road? Of course, when you play tough, solid defense like they do, it makes it easier to be competitive and string together road wins.
Now, here is Mirotic, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
44 seconds left in the first half. Here's Wade. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. And for the Bulls, defense is one of the few things in the NBA that can neutralize a home court advantage. And Steve, a big part of why they had the success they had on the road.
Yeah, they went 21-20 away from the United Center, and one of only 5 teams in the entire East who managed to stay above 500 away from home. That's a real tribute to this team and the coaching staff.
The Warriors trail. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Green, the pass to Durant. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And here's Rondo. Wade, right side, with 1 on the clock. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Wade's got his second bucket of the game to go. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Number 16.
Here's Lopez. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. It's the Bulls leading by a point. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And now it's time to break down the first half for you here on this Wednesday edition of 2K at the Half. Chicago with the lead against Golden State. They've done a great job closing out their defensive possessions, grabbing boards, great rebounding. Dwayne Wade leads them in scoring. Nothing comes easy. He's done the hard work, and they could pull it out once they get to the second half. But you know, the Warriors also came to play. With 2 quarters left to play, they've been an offensive juggernaut, scoring with impunity. A nice first half turned in by Kevin Durant. When you talk about a guy carrying the load, this is exactly what you mean. Over half of his team points have come from him. Thanks so much for stopping on by. Third quarter just around the corner, so let's get on back out to Kevin and the crew.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
A view of the Bay Bridge spanning from San Francisco over to the East Bay and Oakland.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
The drive by Wade. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
Now, here's Thompson. He dishes it to Durant. 2 on the clock. Here's Green, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Green's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Warriors. And it's Wade penetrating. Comes up empty from 8 feet.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
There's a minute left to play here in the third. Wade with it. Now Green defending. Thompson comes with the double team. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Carter Williams can't get it to go. 2-for-1 chance here.
Yeah, let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Durant kicks to Kerr. We got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Shot on the wing. Durant. Here's Pachulia. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And Pachulia drops them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. The drive by Wade. Warriors with the rebound. Pachulia's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Green with the ball. Deflects the pass. On the wing. He knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And to me, it looks pretty clear on the instant replay, guys. The ball was out of his hands in time. I mean, they need to get this one right. It's a big situation here.
Yeah, I can't see how they come to any other conclusion, Clark. The camera gives us a good look at it. There's a tick or 2 left on the clock.
And they're going to count it. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
Yeah, good to see them get that one right. That's exactly why we have this rule in place. And I like it. Each basket is so important in these games that you've just got to make sure you get it right at the end of the quarters.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
The other thing that jumps out to me is just the big number of assists they have. The offensive efficiency has been a major factor.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Now Wade. Wade left side. 4 on the clock. Wade double team. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Carter Williams with the bucket.
Well, even with the double team, he had the vision to find the open man.
Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Wade kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Wade. Passes to Carter Williams. Uncovered. Here's Lopez. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Carter Williams with it. Curry meets him. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Well, he's such a smart defender, guys. He just has a knack for stripping the ball from the offensive player just when he thinks he's got an easy shot going in.
And I also think he might have played a little football, Steve, because he's excellent at intercepting passes. I mean, that seems to be his calling card defensively.
Both free throws good from Carter Williams. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
Gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
That's good. 23 seconds left in the game. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Outside for Durant. From the arc. Some solid defense from Butler. Wade with it. Broke loose. Outside, Green. Gives him the lead pass. Pachulia. So we see the Warriors get them in here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Mark Millard, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan player of the game.
It's been a ride. I guess I had to go to that place to get to this one. Now some of you might still be in that place. If you're trying to get out, just follow me. I'll get you there. You can try and read my lyrics off of this paper.